Hi guys, for today's teardown, this the Thales Avionics In Flight Entertainment controller. So it is a very modern item. Look at this, the manufacturing date. It is from 2014. So it is almost new, and in fact, if you look this unit, really, there is no single piece of dust. There is still a protective film here over the keyboard. Everything seems absolutely new. So it is quite odd. Why did it end on eBay? And look at this, I have a green tag for this part. It was removed on October 2016 from the aircraft, or just a check in the workshop, in fact, or not installed on an aircraft, because there is no evidence it has been installed. And I have another piece of paper here, which is the shipping list for a batch of 50 controllers. Mine is here. And look at this, British Airways Airbus 380 spares. Yes, it is an Airbus 380 controller. And I found a very nice photo of the actual aircraft it came from. The cabin, I will put it in the video description, because with the paperwork for the display I have the ID of the aircraft, so it will be for next video, the display. So for now, teardown time, but really it is a little bit sad to open something that is absolutely new condition. It is annoying to take it apart. What to do? If only I had another one. Like this one. So same thing, but this one is in medium condition. You can see it is missing a plastic piece. And we will take apart this one, of course. So this model is a little bit older, it is from 2013, but same stuff. We are missing the little cover here over this part. So first we will check the keys. We have power key, we have flight attendant and reading light. We have navigation with colors here. Volume control, brightness probably for the display, track selection, play, pause, stop, home. Little aircraft here might be to show the in-flight map. Search, little LCD display, and it is not all, because on the other side we have a complete keyboard with game controls here also, and a complete keyboard. So maybe in some aircraft you can actually have internet access and browse the web or write your mail or something like this. Why it should be why you need a complete keyboard. And here the keys are a little bit damaged, by the way. Okay. So, and as you can see, we are missing the piece here over this with that is hiding the connector, which is loose, by the way. So we will start by having a look at the rear compartment here. Seems it is just 6 screws, and we will probably find some kind of wire spool to for the cable of the box. So let me undo the screws. So here we are. Seems we have some quite heavy copper coating. I will test with a multimeter if it is conductive or not. Yes, fairly conductive. 1 ohm from one side to the other one. So it is really good shielding on this thing. We have a kind of a little latch here, and here we have a spool of wire. As you can see, we have a flat wire harness here, actually stitched together, that will spool in while you pull on the other side. Interesting. We have a little connector here on this module, and it is like such, so no screws for it. How many wires? I see 8 wires. Black and green ones are obviously ground, and they did not bother putting solder on unused terminals. Interesting. It is some kind of a big RG plug with a latch on the side. Okay, so this is this. I will put this back together, and then we will take apart the main piece. Okay, so before I open the main unit, here we have a latch to the aircraft seat frame, well, panel at least. You see how it will go. You tighten this piece, will go in the way to take the seat panel in sandwich, and then when you want to remove it, you turn, and it will eventually go out of the way. Very nice. So about this controller, I have now a little bit of an issue with my cable here. It was not terrible from the start, this one, anyway. Okay, so we have 2 little screws. We have 1 screw on the front here, which is actually attaching the remains of the missing cover, you can see. And we have these 2 screws. One was missing, one is not original. So what can we expect in this? I try not to break the clips, because actually I did already reglue some of them. Okay, so first part is off. These 2 ones were broken. We have our top keyboard rubber piece, which will come off in 1 piece. Very nice, and also very clean actually. No coffee or dirty things inside. Quite nice assembly, and we can see the keys are actually metal discs, like in old cell phones. We have a little LCD here, probably with a chip on board, and probably with a LED backlight at the rear. And I mean slip-on glass, not slip-on board. And we have 2 more screws. That will reveal probably the other side. So they are one of the most expandable items in aircraft, these things, I believe, but still probably quite expensive. Here you have a cable with a big the retainer here, and you can see it is very seriously put together, because it will take all the force of people pulling on it. In here we have only 5 wires, and it is odd because we had more of them in the other piece. And I did notice that 4 out of the 5 wires are the normalized USB color code, which is interesting. I wonder if I may try to power it on. You will not have a easy reach to the contacts I need, I believe. So, here is the other side, the other keyboard, and as you can see, also one single piece. It is nice not to have all the keys falling out when you open it. And they seem to be pretty well glued to the rubber piece. Interesting. Metal inserts, of course, in the plastic. And here we have a layer with more keyboard contacts, of course, for the alphanumerical keyboard. We have a little joystick controller here. Real joystick with potentiometer, it seems. Of course, the electronics are located under this. So I will try to remove it without breaking more plastic. Here we are flat connector here on this piece, glass fiber reinforced, backlight LEDs, of course, and here is the stuff. Actually not much. I guess we have some power supply management here. 2 little linear technology chips. The numbers are very tiny, I cannot read them. Nice weird chips here in a rectangular package, these ones. And the main controller seems to be this thing. We have quartz beside it, so can I undo? Yes, the sticker. It is, I do not remember this logo, but it is a common one. Some people will probably, let me unzoom, recognize it. Cold Fire, it must be the name of the processor, and you have the information here. So probably a little yes, controller taking care of data input and output, and probably streaming them over some kind of USB or serial protocol at least. Okay, so there is not much in fact in this controller, as you can see. Pretty straightforward. Quite nice thick circuit board. With keys here on the side for the game controls. And it is all. So now I will try to put this back together with you. I know the hard piece is to figure out how to route correctly the wire in the other side here. So let me just reinstall these two screws. Oops. So it is good I had a broken one. I could open without touching my beautiful one, which will remain in my collection, but this one I do not know if I will keep a duplicate or not. And of course, guys, Murphy's Law. I did totally forget this piece here. It will probably work better with it. Here we are. Yes, seems better already. So next task is to reclip the cover without breaking anything. So I am not sure if this goes first or not. There is actually provision to feed the wires under the plastic piece. So I will try to do it like such. So where is it? This. First I need to reinstall this and this. Yes, seems not too bad. I first need to put back this piece at the top. Okay, not too bad actually. Not too bad. So here I have the grounding cable that is not coming aligned with the screw hole. Here we are. So it is a little bit sad for a missing piece here. Seems to be a quite complicated shape, so my 3D printing skills are not good enough for now to make a replacement piece. Eventually, maybe I will do it late someday, but as you can see, you have to measure it very precisely, and also there is a broken plastic clip here. The plastic on this thing seems really brittle, because here you have the remains of a missing part. One clip did break inside and is still in this, and here the part of the clip is totally gone. So this is not really impressive. I do not know how often they have to replace them in aircraft, but obviously it must be quite often. and obviously the screw will not go back in place. But you get the idea. Okay. Yes, it is really. I do not know if they can replace them during passenger loadings in an aircraft. In fact, when a passenger says his controller is not working, the cable is cut or something like this, how many time you need, because you need to fill the paperwork, which is probably more time consuming than just doing the part swap by itself, because you have to enter the airplane, receive the order to do the repair, enter the airplane with the parts, locate the correct seat, then undo 4 screws, undo 1 connector. You have your piece, you write the serial number on the removed part paperwork. Then you take your new part paperwork, you fill which aircraft it went in, when, which seat, and so on, and then you can reinstall your part. Then you have to tidy up everything and leave the aircraft. So not sure how many time it involves to do such part swap, more than the swap by itself, which is really quick. And you can see here pretty impressive work for this latch. Yes, really. Nice work. I do not know why. I did just remember something. In here we had a very serious copper shielding, but in this I did not see any shielding. It is quite weird. So maybe it is because of the wire spool. It should create more interferences, and you should want a shielding in this area, but nothing here. Quite interesting. Okay, so stay tuned. In the next video I will take apart the display, which actually is more than a display but a complete tablet, and this thing is not working correctly. So thanks for watching, bye bye.